Today I'm talking about Runnymede Regional 2025 and it went pretty well. Let's get into it, I guess. Now for this regional, I think it's the 5th regional of the year that I've done, and I started off with my gates, which I had gate 8, 4 and 2, which that's all right, but starting off the day with gate 8 I guess is better than ending it with gate 8, because then it's going to get better throughout the day, hopefully. That's my thinking. So in the first moto I had a good start, but obviously I was in gate 8, so I come over and the guy in gate 4 or 5 come at the gate better than me, because obviously he's on the inside of me, and then he stayed in the middle of the straight the whole way, and then all the way around the berm, and then took me wide out of the berm. I was thinking, why are we doing all this extra work? It was quite hot as well. Why are we going the longest way around the track? So then I had to drop behind him and cover the inside towards the second corner, and then just followed him, kind of followed him. I couldn't really catch him to the line, and that was a second place in the first moto.
Inside! He's on the wrong side! Yes, do it for the YouTube!
In the second moto, I had gate 4, as I said, and I had a way better start than the first one, and I was in an inside gate, so it was even better. So I come out the gate, I shut Niall down out of gate 1, halfway down the straight, and then I'm leading the whole way around the track until the last corner, where I just went way too tight into the last corner. I always struggle with that corner. I have slid out there once before when I used to race 20, but that's only because you turn too tight. That's how you're going to slide out in a corner, really, or going in too quick. But I went in way too tight onto this corner, and I was slowing down, and then he just had a way better entry into the corner and carried way more speed through it, and then down the last straight he got me. So that was another second place in the second moto, but it probably should have been a win if I was thinking.
Ladies chilling, just wants his next qualification. Somebody is missing the ice pedal. You will discover that when you go to put your left foot on the crank. So we have a red juniorish, I would say, tiny ice pedal. That's going to be a 900 at least. It is with, we'll be in the finish line area, so if you're missing a red ice pedal,
in the third moto, I had gate 2, which was my most inside gate of the day until the final, as you're about to see. And I had a way better gate. I had Jack on the outside, and then, yeah, I had a good start, good drag down the first straight, and then I led the whole lap. So that was 2 seconds and a first. So I actually had second pick in the final. You'll notice in this third moto as well, I do go a bit wider into the last corner because obviously I'd made the mistake before. So making a mistake, learning, using it. That's the plan anyway.
Race every moto. Holding on for another green, right. We had the gospel guys in that lower, now we've got the retro racing duo coming through here of Power and Brent. And a lot of TNT, you've got 4 TNT riders. Just to confuse things. And over Arness and Wander's retired. So that's Zachary Tia looking good in that 3. Nice start, Zach.
So in the final, as I said, second pick. Niall had first pick, so he went gate 3. I thought that was a bit of a wild choice, but okay. So I went on gate 1, then Jack had 4th pick, and he ended up with gate 2, so he ended up next to me. But bear in mind, we'd only had 3 motors and a final, so there was semis involved, and there was a few breaks in between the races, so it's definitely been over an hour since we've last raced. And I apparently hadn't eaten enough in that gap. When I got on the gate for the final, I thought, right, gate 1, and then I set up, and I thought, I do not have the energy for this. I come at the gate and stall, and then Jack comes across me, and then everyone just closes in, and then I come 5th, which is mental because I got 2 seconds and a first throughout the day. I just always seem to mess up the final, which is very annoying, but here's the final anyway. Gate 1, watch out, watch out.
Jack Moat, who's got no character, taken to the front. Moat's got a good one, but it is the hard charging gospel NRT, so this is essentially gospel versus cyclo Steve Racing with Lloyd Freeman, it is. On the back side of the jumps, he finds Shanklin's in the 2-spot. Mauat settled into that 3rd, but once more Mauat so he's in the 3. Freeman in the 4th. Final straight then. Cross looks like he wants it. His home national 2 weeks. Preparation going well for that. He's checked out. Shanklin's come through for the 2-3 million. That's just about.
So with that being my 5th regional and another 5th place, which I think I've had like 3 5ths, a 6th and a 2nd, possibly, that's just roughly off the top of my head. Here's the results from the day anyway. My times are pretty similar throughout the day. The 2nd motor was the quickest, and then it went a bit slower, and then in the final even slower because that gate was awful. With that 5th, I'm now leading cruiser in the series by 10 points, which is 1 place if you don't know the points system works. I think I got 6th at Bournemouth. I can't really remember, but I think it was 6th or 5th, and I want to get a better result than that, so I'm going to do the next regional. I was struggling to remember what happened at Bournemouth, but as we know, if you watched that video before, I was wheeling a lot, and then in the final I put on pedal 1 click down to try and not wheelie, and too far. I did it too far, and didn't come out the gate at all and got shut down immediately. So that's how I got a bad result there, but hopefully we'll try and make up for that for the next regional. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.
The roof don't drop, so we poking out of the sunroof. No AC, no MP3s, only CDs. Tell me what you want to do. If I don't make it, please don't fake it. You got me if I got you. I got this spot too that I go to when the sun is up, the grass is green. There ain't no TV screen, only blue skies. Please use your imagination, tell me what you dream. And I picture you when I'm on the scene. But are you snapping? Cause I ain't getting cream from serving packets on the block to fiends.